Seems a little fishy, I guess. We're right there. And islands.
So it's gonna be like, what is it, Huns, Vikings, and either Japanese or Saracens on one.
And we got Han, Viking, Japanese for both teams.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just quickly check the civilizations. We've got...
You just said it's Huns, Japanese, and Vikings for both teams.
We've got Japanese from Willily against Hans on Siesta. On the flank, Vikings Pocket Luke Myth against Vikings Willily. And on the other flank, we've got Japanese from Kira, obviously, against the Hans, I believe, or yeah, Hans. Okay then, so it's
kind of mirrored. Pockets both Vikings, which is quite nice, really, on islands. I think that's really what you want.
Yeah.
Then you have the two flanks and the Huns and Japanese.
What do you think?
To be an expert to say it's going to be everyone's going to grush, except the Pockets might fast castle probably, you know, these like 2 dock super booms into 4-5 dock castle age 4 galleys. Since I've watched Miguel play maps like this, and when he's Pocket, it's horrifying. He goes up with like 50 population really fast and just spams everything, and then goes to imp super fast, and like he just booms so hard. It's scary.
Miguel knows his water maps, as we've seen in Legends versus SY recently.
Yeah.
Definitely a player I would wish to have on my team if it was coming to a water map. I mean, pretty much even any other map as well. Great guy. So, nothing spectacular happening. Don't see any docks coming up, but it would be kind of early.
It looks like WOLOL0 wants to make a horrible dock so far, the one that the place where he flared.
Willily should be fine, he just flared. If he's going to put his dock there, he's going to have quite a nice amount of fish around.
Yeah, it's going to be perfect dock.
WOLOL0's not so much, probably. Depends on where he puts it. If he actually puts it in a little lagoon kind of bay area, that's not going to... That will not...
Fish there.
He will not have a good time. Yeah.
I think he'll move it.
Probably.
To like the corner.
I wonder where Luke is gonna put it, because in the back it's kind of really bad unless he goes way out to the corner. And front dock probably a bit risky. I don't really know the meta game for islands.
Japanese player gonna go aggressive. Back dock for Luke Myth, which is expected as Pocket, and forward dock for Siesta. And Siesta's made I guess he's got 2 big fish near it, but that's a very nice dock, really.
Yeah, it could be better indeed.
Maybe not nice.
Well, as long as he's got 1 around, that should be fine for the start, but...
He's got 2 big fish, but like, as a rule, you don't build it where there's only shallow water in your line of sight. That's just generally not a good idea. I think he got kind of lucky with that he's got any big fish at all to use at the start.
It looks like it.
It's funny, like how all of RoR are going forward docks and all the WOLOL0 are going back docks.
Wait, but Luke does have the... Oh yeah. Wait, what? Luke does have the back dock though.
Yeah, he does. Luke's got back dock. Left.
Wait, Luke. I don't even know. Either way.
You said Luke, and I looked at Luke, and he's got back dock. Like, he's the only one on RoR with the back dock, the Pocket. The flanks have gone forward.
Alright, so aggressive flank prey is what we're gonna attempt here. Let's see if it pays off.
In a team game like this, I don't think it really does pay off, because it just doesn't matter if you go, like, even if you get up a little bit earlier or you go aggressive, the other guy's gonna have just as many galleys as you, even if he adds an extra fishing ship or something, so they can just recover really easily.
I mean, if you look at the map, if those galleys are gonna pop up for the forward dock, it's gonna take ages even then until they reach at least Willili's dock. It's gonna take a little less time to reach WOLOL0's docks, but that's still a pretty decent distance, so makes sense. Not much happening.
Just clicked up to Lage, very, very fast for him. He's gonna really try and go aggressive, I think, but docks are too bad. I don't think.
probably won't pay
Myth
off.
is housed again. Luke Myth's been housed like every single game. He's housed again. And he's luring
Kira.
his second boar at minute 8. That's insane.
Relate.
Why is he luring his second boar at minute 8:40? What happened? Did he not find it? Like, or was it just that he's doing some weird kind of super meta build where you get 2 docks super fast? Yeah, okay. Luke Myth is doing this weird meta build where you get 2 docks super fast.
He's quiet far away from clicking feudal. Is he just gonna look to go like faster castle?
Yeah, I think the pocket's the fast castling.
Probably, yeah.
Look at whether he's doing the same. He's just 33 pop. He all got up before too long though. Maybe you could just garrison this more food and click up.
No, but Willard is pretty far ahead of Luke, it seems, in terms of resources.
I think he's the more experienced. Like, this is what I mean.
Yeah.
Like RoR, they're competent water players.
User joined your channel.
Like, they know the builds, but not to the extent that the WOLOL players do.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh.
You resolve the technical issues.
I couldn't resolve it. The recorded game file was broken.
Oh,
Anyway.
it's unfortunate.
Anyway. They're sorted out. Let's see how it's looking here. Just minute 10, cool.
That was a pretty convincing game on, what was that map called again? I forgot the name. Crater Lake or something, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty convincing as well for the WOLOL team. See how they pull, if they pull this one off here, and we're gonna have a rather swift series.
Score is 2-0.
Yep.
Alright.
There's the first galleys coming out from Siesta.
Second game, Kira tried to sling Luke Myth, didn't work out very well, and he got obliterated by WOLOL0, who's red.
Yeah, he was down to 8 population on land.
Do you know whose home maps were the ones and this one?
Idea.
Alright.
I'm not entirely sure.
I
Somebody.
think Crater Lake was probably RoR's.
Yeah, I've heard something like that in chat, but I can't really confirm.
Yeah, let's just hope that, yeah, this is the one for RoR so they can win a point. Yeah.
This is
And,
WOLOL's map, isn't it?
I think it was WOLOL0 choosing this one. Not entirely sure. I'm not gonna go. Actually, let me see if I can still find it in the game room.
And then again, I remember RTS League matches in which the teams lost their respective home map picks, so anything's possible.
Yeah.
On a sign that this is the home map from WOLOL0, so if I'm right, the last one should have been RoR's home map, right?
Okay.
So that was RoR. They picked this one, they picked Islands. And as you said, Richard, the forward dock's really not paying off as you expected. Galley was taken out very quickly by Willily.
He's gonna go land. He's gonna do archers on Willily, who does not suspect it yet, but he's got the scout, so hopefully he'll find it. It's only on 3 HP. Very advantageous. It can get shot by Galley and die. And yeah, I think the better example is look at the right side, green and red. Like, green has no advantage for having 4 docks and 3 docks. Well, he's got 3 docks versus 4.
There's a pause, right?
Yep, seems like it.
Ah, Richard, can you move your mic a little closer to your mouth?
Is it
Yeah.
sounding? Yeah,
Now it's a little loud, but much better than before.
Yeah, that's fine. It's
Okay,
very sensitive, this one though.
Wow, now it's a little too close.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, leave it like this.
I'm just dozing a bit. Gonna have a nap after this.
Richard's probably just hoping for this game to be over soon so he can take a good old nap.
It's not too far from the truth.
Right, well...
I'm surprised Memp is co-casting on Woolly Official in Spain. You would literally say throw a siesta right now.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Mem abides by siestas.
No, AOC is more important.
Yeah, obviously. I don't know if he lives in the part of Spain that gets obscenely hot during this part of the day. Isn't that why they do it? It just gets so hot during the middle of the day.
Yeah, that's, I think, or maybe they just have used it as an excuse to have a little nap every afternoon.
I wouldn't
Because
mind if such a thing existed in England. We could call it, I don't know what we'd call it, but if it would be related to the fact it's very cloudy, so when it's probably the end of the day, you can have a nice nap until it's...
Well, it is kind of strange. I remember I had a course starting at 4 p.m. and then I left the house at like 2 p.m. to go shopping, before, and everything was just closed,
Oh well, it's been a while since I've been to one of the southern European countries, so I don't even recall. But in Italy, it's kind of the same. At least when I go to visit my girlfriend in Calabria, they like to hang out on the early afternoon, and then life starts again at like 4 in the afternoon.
That is down south in Italy, yeah.
Yeah, it's on the very bottom. It's a really nice area. It's a shame that they're having a bit of political issues. They really have a lot of potential for tourism.
It's very diplomatic. It's the mafia ruling down there.
Yeah, they've got quite a bit of power apparently. But let's take a look at the game again before I get hunted down here.
And we have an Italian player in the game, so we shouldn't make too nasty jokes here.
Yeah, well, they spotted the landing now from Siesta.
Yeah, we react. Barracks coming up.
Take
an archery range
back,
from.
Probably building a tower on the gold. That's a very good tower. I like that tower.
Yeah, that will be denying quite a bit.
At least he can just move his wood to the back, and he'll add some skirmishers and probably take that stone as well. And obviously, because he's Japanese, it's cheap mining camp, and he's got 450 wood, so it's really not that bad. Yeah.
These two archers, the first two are just... Actually, one of them survived even. I was expecting that to die as well.
It's only one archer though, you can kill it with bills.
Surprise moment here. Didn't really happen. I think he didn't get a kill so far. But yeah, with two archers only, it's really hard to get a kill.
Yep, we see blue walling now. And if I don't miss all the action, green and red are just fighting at the right hand side. I think WOLOL0 has the advantage over Kira with his micro. I'm not sure actually. Kira might be doing well in this fight. Oh wow, yeah, Kira's gonna destroy WOLOL0 actually on the water.
Is he? Oh yeah.
Actually,
wait, but
no, I don't know. It's just the
right?
galleys are so spread. Yeah. It's probably similar numbers.
What there is though, that one of the flanks is already castle. Willy is up in castle. Let's see if he.
Oh yep, you can just make a mangonel, which is what he's doing now.
Yeah, there's a siege workshop. I don't think those archers will pose too much of a threat.
The Vils ran through the TC from Siesta. They've run through the TC in the walling. I don't think they'll do very much though. And there's an archery
quick
ranger.
walls coming up as well. That mangonel soon should be fine.
There's a tower coming up from Siesta, but it doesn't even hit all of the wood, and there's other wood available to Willy.
Wait, so who's the Japanese players? Okay, WOLOL0 just said in chat, he asked if he should land Kira, and it said it would be easy, but if I look at Kira's island, I don't see how it would be easy to land him. He's got like houses all over the coastline.
Not at the bottom. He has at the top, but he could easily land on the bottom, put a tower and archers in between the two woods and gold. Look at the two gold and wood for green. What if you just walked in there with 5 archers, 6 archers? Yeah. You could kill all of it instantly. Really easy to forward that.
I just wonder how he would get a transport ship through, but now that he moved his galley, so Kira's kind of going to the other side.
If he wins the water, then yeah, he can transport whatever he wants.
If you look at Willy's base, there's now a tower now on the landing. But it's getting mangonelled. He has to be careful to not lose that mangonel, but he's repairing it.
This is actually kind of bad for Willy. He hasn't walled.
Yeah.
And the archers are in, he doesn't have enough skirms or archers of his own to defend, he's going to lose like 6 fills. Kind of bad. He's moved his wood to the back, but not all of it. 2 mangonels. I think once he kills the tower and kills the vills, then he can just deal with the archers with the mangonels.
I don't think that forward will get much more. It did some damage, I mean you see there's a couple dead villagers, but
yeah, I guess
will it be enough? I mean if you look at the population, Siesta's pretty far behind. Probably because of like warships or something, but even then.
And yellow Vikings has clicked up to imp at minute 22. So
doesn't have a big navy though, but he's probably gonna stock that up really swiftly. So.
that's not going to be an issue, I don't think.
Yeah, well, once he's got the galleons, whilst these other guys are still sitting on galleys, I will just clean that right up. If
Yeah, I
he
mean,
decides to.
WOLOL0's in a bit of trouble. He's killing all the fishing ships at Kira at least. But his docks, he's got 2 players, but I think Yellow's going to come in and save the day.
Yeah.
Now he's going to try and harass Luke, Myths, Fish and stuff. Sending his galleys around the back.
Speaking of Luke, let's see how he's doing. Yeah, he's a long way from Imp. And I'm gonna check the numbers. 26 warships for Luke. And who was the yellow player again? Was it Willoughby?
Yeah, Yellow. Going to Imp.
He's sitting on 14 warships. Not a huge difference, but the Imperial coming in will be making quite a big advantage here. Even though he has less ships, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be a long time until Luke gets galleons. Just a moment ago he was still very far off Imperial.
Jap's comment, I don't think I'm good now, because now he's got +1 knights in his base.
Oh yeah.
Nice quick walling though, so the knights have to run through his TC and he's going to add monks to defend. He still needs to wall everything because knights can run under TC, there's only like 5 vills there. He has to wall everything.
You're again a little low, or actually very low on the volume.
It's
Yep.
very positional.
That is strange, but no, it's good.
Too positional for my taste sometimes. I have to have it like very specific place, or it's like super quiet, or sounds like I'm a robot. Whatever.
Well, it is fine now.
Yeah.
And those knights.
Oh yeah. Yes, they're doing good damage.
I think Blue's in trouble, but considering the state of the other 2 teammates, it probably won't matter at this point because I don't think Luke Myth is even up. Yeah, Luke Myth is nowhere near going up. He's
To
got
be honest though,
50 food, and
I
the other
think
guy's imp.
Willoughby hasn't been holding too bad. I mean, his population is still pretty good. He's just now getting into trouble.
He
So, and
is
as you
gonna
said,
oh wow, he's killed both knights. He is going to be in trouble from this.
he definitely.
I've been pressured on water as well.
Yeah.
And he's housed. I know Yellow's housed Vikings.
Monks are out now. Let's see if they're gonna do something here.
How many monks? There's only
I
one.
only see 1 for now.
He needs at least like 3 to be effective. Actually, he's won the water though, Willie. I thought that was a Siesta's galleys for some reason. No, he's fine actually. I thought those were the other player galleys, but he's just gonna kill the docks with galleys, convert the knights, and then yeah, he'll be fine. And his
Doesn't look too
eco's
bad.
not so good, but if you look at Siesta's base, I don't think his eco's any good either, really.
Oh yeah, true.
I think the fact I'm looking at Myths. Haha, I'm saved. I'm looking at Myths' point of view, and it's kind of. He's gonna quick up now, but since the other Viking player's been in for so long, I don't think
I really think though that
too little, too late.
Willoughby isn't reinforcing his numbers as much as he should. He's still sitting on 14 galleons, like he's been for like 2 minutes now.
Who? Blue, yellow, or red?
Oh yeah, Willoughby. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong person. Excuse me. Let me check again.
Well, blue doesn't matter. Cause
Yeah,
he's
no,
guiding
it's fine.
forward.
It's fine. I just I confused 2 players there, but it's looking pretty good.
Yeah,
Willoughby.
has more than 14, and green's completely lost the water on his side.
Oh yeah.
And green has landed with expos, and he's killed a good 6-7 vills off of red. Who's adding a defensive TC and the gold. That's
Workshop.
Nice. I can't believe 5 expos killed so many vills. Quite horrifying.
I think it's probably gonna be most of what they're gonna kill anyway now. Don't think he's gonna get much more. To the siege workshop, let's see if he's already has a mangonel coming.
Yeah, again, it's too little too late. Like, he hasn't even landed vills to build anything, it's just some expos, so they've lost the water everywhere, and teal can't kill blue on land. I mean, if you look at it, teal's still 1 TC and blue's got 2, so I don't know about the vill count. I'll have a quick look.
A couple Cav archers now. Oh, but that
Yeah,
shot.
blue's only 3 vills behind teal. That really says it all. He's only 2 vills behind after all of this pressure and being raided, so...
Yeah, and he's been
Three
holding on to his water,
mangonels,
so...
Cav arch, won't do anything, his galleys. And obviously, yellow Viking can sling food and wood to all his allies now because he's fully boomed, and Luke Myth has no water friends. Luke Myth is almost up, but again, it's like they can really push water if it comes to it. He like gets back.
Well, I mean, Will doesn't have a lot of galleys, but he's been holding against Siesta, and Siesta's not going to be able to reclaim water. I don't even think he's looking to do that anyway. And as you said, the yellow has been just outplaying Luke here with the earlier Imperial and seemingly decent numbers already in the forward position with his ships, and on the right side even WOLOL0 has just absolutely destroyed Kiran water, and the population's also looking not too significant, but it looks like favoring WOLOL0 team.
Well,
Definitely a commanding
is,
position.
When you look at the pocket, Luke Myth is losing builds left, right, and centre. Siesta's on 1 TC. Like it's...
Luke is still on galleys, war galleys, excuse me.
Got raiding them?
Probably, but
Yeah, he just got galleons.
oh yeah, there we go. He's gonna clean up that bit of army, but I don't think it will matter that much. Oh, yeah, really doing a good job spreading his galleons around to keep on harassing this eco here. I don't think Luke is really in a position to deal with it. He keeps his navy together, but still continuously losing villagers, as he pointed out earlier.
He wants to fight a frontal confrontation, really.
And yeah, Lily also holding pretty well. I hate these players' names, man. They're so annoying to say.
WOLOL0, WOLOL0, and Willy. WOLOL0 just reached in.
See if WOLOL0 is going up to Imp as well. They'll have 2 Imps then, I guess. Lily as well, so they're gonna have 3 up in Imp, and Siesta is soon gonna click as well. Kira's still quite far away. He could go out with a market if he wanted to. Let's see if he's gonna do that. What's the plan here? Looking to sling blue. Oh, and
Falling asleep.
I was hoping it would be a castle coming up on the stone, but it's well, it would have been a pretty bad spot for a castle right next to it. Fire ships now from Siesta, but
Castle. Well, Willy's up to him, so you can just treb it. Whatever.
I think Siesta's making a desperate attempt at reclaiming water with a couple fire ships, but I don't know what I should think of that. I don't think he's gonna have too much success with that. He's still not able to push on land.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there's a castle.
He's adding a castle now, so all he has to do is make a treble to kill off
He'll
the
be Imp
Cav
earlier.
Arch.
Well, he's Imp already, what am I saying?
He's being slung by Vikings. Vikings has been slinging both the flanks and staying on water.
Yeah, it's a great play from Willy, and still raiding villagers where he can.
Yeah, Luton is still... He's gonna come and try and fight now, but still...
I just think Luke is a little bit too passive with his entire navy. The yellow player has been continuously pushing and raiding and staying forward with his galleons, and Luke has just been sitting in the back of his island most of the time. And yeah, sure, he's been keeping it alive and he's been holding, but losing villagers all the time. Now a castle coming up, forward castles for Kira and Luke. Well, if we can call that forward on island, but they're trying to secure a bit of the coastline here. Also some forward docks maybe. Looks like Luke is trying that, but I don't really know if it's the biggest issue here for him to get more docks. Well, he does have the
Siesta's
population.
clicked up to Imp, but on 1 TC, no eco, can't do anything with that.
Oh, strange though. Willie didn't get a trap out so far, and I really think that would
He
have been.
has.
I actually did. I've missed that.
Of course
but-
he's making trebs, that's the first thing he did. You go in, you make trebs.
That's
And
what I was
then the
thinking,
castle
but I didn't
goes
see
down,
it.
and
Wasn't
then
paying
GG.
attention. Yeah, it's making more alright.
And look, you can see he's transported 5 expos into Siesta's base, and Siesta's minus
Oh yeah, CS
1
got
million
nothing.
bills.
Yeah, that's.
He hasn't even noticed yet either, I don't think.
It looks like you're gonna get your nap soon.
Oh, he's noticed now, but like he's lost so many bills. And because he's on 1 TC, it'll take him another 10 minutes to catch up in the bill number again.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Well, the game's over. Like, it's,
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna have a
100%
chance of
GG.
coming back.
Well, there's nothing they can do at this point to come back in the game. So as I can
Definitely.
tell.
Castle's gonna go down soon as well. There's 2 traps hitting it. Third one coming up any moment. And yeah, that castle's gonna be dead any second. And once this forward's gone, I mean, he can't resupply it now with those crossbows doing some raiding. He doesn't have any economy. I don't know if Siesta's getting slung, but even then, this is just that forward's gonna fall any second. Castle coming up as well, but that's
Well,
I think
Red's
it's a bit
got
ambitious.
too, so they're just gonna double Luke Myth again.
Yeah, Luke has been getting decent numbers now. I think it's a bit of an ambitious castle for ability though. I think he should have built it a bit farther.
Yeah, he really wanted it because he didn't want to lose the TC in stone. He'll get it.
Probably will
but
get it, yeah.
He lost a lot of bills. He's still ahead of his guy though.
Even then, that's yeah, he's also got
And he's being
Arbalest.
slung.
Yeah, I don't think he cares too much about the villagers. And he did get it up, so
Red says
What are
he's
they
gonna
looking
go
to go?
cannon galleons on Japanese on Kira, who's building castles everywhere and trying to reclaim the water.
Diesta's pretty much idle entirely with Arbalest in his base. He is not gonna be doing much. Just like 6 or 7 villagers working, maybe 10, but forward being cleaned up here.
He's got skirms, so he'll kill the Arbalests, but they've done the damage they needed to do.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Willie actually might bring the Arbalests, so they're gonna kill the skirms. They're not, if they were elite skirms, but they're not elite and they don't have any upgrades.
Yeah. Wow. Not bad. Oh well. Yeah, you're gonna get your nap for sure. Luke is like.
You can't
Actually,
hold versus both
yeah.
in the water though.
Kira does
You
have
can
decent
try.
numbers. Actually, he's got some galleys out.
Yeah, Kira's gonna
sure.
go back on the water, but I think it'll be too late.
I mean, the right side is looking somewhat equal now that Kira is trying to push out as well with
Well, if you
galleons.
think that Red's
But
got galleys in the middle, and
yeah, and you also gotta consider that now Blue is looking to make some galleons as well. He did upgrade. He's producing
yeah,
from a couple
he'll
docks.
go full brush as well. That's what he needs to do. He doesn't need to kill his guy on land. Just go full brush.
Siesta
and hold the
is-
other two.
Yes,
and
that's
they'll win
really
the
just.
water.
There's no point really doing more damage to Siesta right now. You can just try to do
He's
some
out
with
the
those
game.
Arbalests, but Siesta won't be up for any more here. Doesn't really have any options left, other than just trying to keep his villagers alive. Alright.
Well, Red said he's gonna go cannon galleons on his guy, and I guess he's gonna transport to the middle as well. You see the extra gold piles on the island. He wants that.
Yeah, Velalit is taking a goal on that back island, but if they get that forward island as well, that's surely in their interest here, as it looks like the gold piles are starting to run out on the mainland. There's still some left, but
Well, if they take the extra gold piles, they'll be at a massive advantage. Like, they make
Yeah.
a big difference in islands. But you can see that a
Definitely.
yellow Wellerlay's taking gold on the back island behind his base. That's a free extra gold pile.
yeah. Well, he's been pretty much out of gold on his main island anyway. There's like,
He's got quite a bit.
there's a bit more left there. I missed it earlier on, but definitely took a lot already. Now quite a big engagement going on between him and Luke, and I think he's gonna take that. Actually, some reinforcements coming in, looking pretty equal.
I think yellow will win.
Yeah.
I find it hard to tell in big galley wars, but I do think he'll all win this space. In fact, he's got so
Most
many
likely.
coming in. Look at how many he's flooding in now.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh damn,
10
that's a lot of docks.
It's like 10 dock galleons. Same for Luke Mytho, they're both pumping galleons at an alarming rate, but I think...
But I think the
Oh, they
resupply
have
is better
more.
for yellow.
Oh, look at this. Yes, they tried to build a castle as well. Got denied.
Speaking of castle, there's one coming up on the small island from
Yeah,
Willowlay, which
that
is...
was kind of expected. Like, that's the first thing you do. You land the middle, you build a castle to defend the gold that you want to take on the middle.
It's actually doing a good job harassing these galleons and forcing Luke to switch position. But doesn't look like that's going to be the end of that fight. They're just switching it up a bit.
Yes, they're at home and adding galleys.
Not seeing the cannon galleons though, which he earlier on said he was going to go for.
I guess he thought they would have won the water by now. He doesn't want to make cannon galleons until he knows that they'll be safe. And WOLOL is actually adding siege rams on the island to defend as well. Siege rams obviously tanking galley fire very well.
Yeah, that could make could help him out.
He's going to be defeated in a minute. He's literally going to run out of hills.
Oh yeah, even traps and the castle coming up. Wow. No more
Or even if
TC.
the castle goes up, they're just going to trap it down, and it's not even going to go up.
Yeah, but there's even an enemy castle up on his island soon. And even if it looks okay-ish for Kira and Luke on water, like they're holding.
They're holding,
But that's really
losing.
it. And yes, they're saying he can't do anything. That's true. He's losing all his villagers, all his remaining villagers here trying to get that castle
Like I
up.
said, he's going to be defeated soon.
And he just threw away all those villagers to build the castle. I mean, he couldn't have sent them anywhere else. And CS is gonna be...
He might kill the Trebs, but it's not.
His castle's still down.
Castle's down.
Bit sloppy there from Willowlay to let that happen, but even then, like 21 population, what is he gonna do against 3 times 150 plus? And there's the resign from Siesta. I don't think it will be too long until Luke and Kira call it as well. Luke being pushed back as well.
They're saying, what's Blue doing? He's like, I've sent you so many resources, what are you doing? He's just kind of having fun shooting at one dock.
Bit of an engagement in the middle
wow,
here
look
with
at
the siege rams.
Castle's going down because of Kira's Trebs.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, like, even if they were, they could have had a good chance. Honestly, I think Kira and Myth are gonna win on water on their side. Like, they've definitely won their side on water, but it doesn't matter because one of their guys has resigned and doesn't exist anymore. So.
And Willowlay's surely gonna get out some galleons himself now. He already did get some out, but there's just gonna be coming more. And even if it looks like they have a bit of an advantage right now, it's not gonna last them very long with more and more galleons coming in.
But I mean, if it was 2v2, I could see.
Yeah, they did actually
hold.
Did it hold, and it looks like they're in a good position right now. But with the galleons coming in from Willowlay, because Siesta just well, he's not even out of the game. He
know.
resigned.
I'm talking hypothetically. I'm not saying. Like,
yeah, obviously.
If he wasn't there, then.
Well, if we assume a 2v2 here,
they were winning.
you have to consider though that Willowlay was probably slinging quite a bit over onto Willowlay this entire time.
I don't know if Luke Myth slung anything to his teammates. So.
I'm quickly gonna check. So 10,000 slung from Willowlay, and Luke hasn't slung anything. So
yeah, even if they were winning on water, you have to consider one pocket slung 10,000.
10,000. That's a lot of ships.
Yeah.
You could have made with that.
Yeah, definitely. He was slinging red and blue both. So.
Yeah.
And
Mostly
I think this they've won anyway, the water themselves.
Definitely.
Trying to do a landing, but some berserks coming out to deny the trebuchet.
Ambitious workshop there for Willowlay.
Where is it?
On the small island. It's not gonna go up.
Oh right.
It just had like 3 villagers and they all went down.
Yeah. They need to deal with the castles really. It's good castle placement from RoR. It keeps WOLOL0 pinned down.
But if
Stops
that
them advancing.
that purple castle goes down in that little in that area, it's gonna be just more of a push here, and
Yeah, once that
Luke
castle
will be. But yeah, he should protect his trebuchets and not just let him die for free here. I think
Well,
rather
they
than
are
might just lose
trying.
both.
I mean, even if Myth kills a trebuchet, he's going to lose a lot in the process. And again, they're putting rams in front to try and tank the.
Yeah. Mike's just delaying the inevitable. Oh, look at that reinforcement coming in from WOLOL0, like 30 galleons. I don't like how there's a bunch of. Okay, now they're moving in. There was a bunch of idle galleons in the middle, but now they're attacking and they're just gonna clean up that bit of army from Kira. Well, he's retreating, but
You mean the ones that are patrolling?
yeah, they were just sitting in the middle for a moment and now
He's
chasing
saying, yeah,
Kira
don't
away.
even worry about Blue Mist Castle. Just,
Yeah.
I don't even know what FG means.
Oh, they're saying fuck the castle, so they're gonna ignore that, as you said. Not really given. And there's the GG.
Achievements. Luke Mist killed and lost the most, not by too much. 3 units converted by Blue, some nice. Buildings raised by WOLOL0, makes sense. Well, they got the most of everything, and yes, slung 10k, 8,000 to Blue, 2,500 to Red.
Yeah, just no.
25-minute imp, oh my gosh, and Luke Myth 31. 25 minutes is so fast.
They did react, or well react. They had a good strategy here. Once again, just seemed like they knew what to do for the late game even, and were just prepared for this. With a good imp time and reacting well to that forward with the sling onto WOLOL0, which just came back and destroyed Siesta. Good play.
Yeah, no, it was good.